All right, well, good morning. For breakfast, I'm going to this place, Neighbours Coffee. This is in Calgary's second most desirable community, Altador. This is the sister cafe to Our Daily Bread. I reviewed a breakfast sandwich there about a year ago, and it's probably one of the best breakfast sandwiches I've ever had in my life. This place has a reputation for serving fresh, good, honest food. And it's a really nice spot to take a dog and sit on the patio and have some coffee as well. I'm going to take my breakfast to Sandy Beach Park, where you see your favorite little button. Okay, so during this review, you might hear some dogs barking because this is one of my favorite places to come to in Calgary. It's a really nice dog park that overlooks the city. And this is a really gorgeous setting to have a nice piece of avocado toast. So this avocado toast has avocados, chili flakes, a poached egg, Maldon salt. Maldon salt is this pyramid-shaped salt that releases a sweet taste at the end. And it's on top of a sourdough bread that they make fresh. The way they put the avocado on this avocado toast is so pretty. They just did it so nicely. You can't get much better presentation than this. I'm going to be honest with you, I've had this avocado toast a lot of times in my life, and it's one of the best I've ever found. This is just awesome. You're going to love this avocado toast. This is probably one of the best avocado toasts I've ever had in my life. It beats the avocado toast I had in California. The avocado tastes nice and fresh. They did a good job with the poached egg. They leave it a little bit runny, which I like. And the chili flakes add a little bit of, well, actually I can't taste much heat. Let's take another bite of this, see if I can taste the chili flakes. You know, I can't taste the heat from the chili flakes. Maybe they should put a little bit more on there. Maybe my taste buds aren't very good. I don't know. The Maldon salt is actually really interesting. You can actually kind of taste the sweetness at the end there. And it's really quite nice. Oh, and this sourdough bread, it's probably some of the best sourdough bread I've ever had in my life. The crust is so crunchy, but then when you get in there, the bread is nice and chewy and soft. They toast it perfectly as well. So I loved every bite of that avocado toast, and I can't think of anything that's wrong with it. I want to give it a Jones score of 20 out of 20. All right, well, for lunch, I'm going to this place, Alumni Sandwiches. This place is known for their gourmet sandwiches and their cocktails. It is located on Happening 17th Ave. This is what they call Red Mile when the Flames win, and it's called Blue Mile when they lose, I guess. So I hear this place has a really good spicy chicken sandwich. I haven't tried it out yet, but I hear it's one of the best in Calgary. I'm going to take my lunch to Tomkins Park, where you see the subscribe button. All right, so I'm really excited to try this sandwich out. I've heard so much about it, and I heard it's really spicy. I got the full spice. Usually they recommend you get the half or the quarter spice, but I thought it'd be better content if I just went full out and got the full spice. I don't think it's gonna be as hot as that chicken I had in Nashville, the Shut the Cluck Up chicken. That just burned my mouth forever, and actually my stomach hurt for the whole day. This hot chicken sandwich has spicy chicken, coleslaw, comeback sauce. Comeback sauce is their special sauce. It's a mayo base with wasabi and Worcestershire, and I think some other stuff in it. And then it has pickles as well. But I took the pickles out. I don't really like pickles. I find they overpower the sandwich. Okay, I'm a little nervous about this. Oh, that's awesome. The chicken breast is nice and moist, and there's a lot of flavor. It's pretty spicy so far, but usually the spice hits me later, so I'm assuming it's just gonna get hotter and hotter as I go. Oh, now I know why this sandwich has a reputation. I'm loving it. The coleslaw gives it some nice crunch, and it kind of cools down the sandwich a little bit. I'm really enjoying the batter. It's actually not too thick, the batter, but it's not too thin either. And it's got just a nice, good crunch, like one of these kind of sandwiches are supposed to have. Nice crunch and munch. The bun is nicely toasted. It's got a nice sweet flavor to it. It's a brioche bun. It's a really sloppy sandwich. I'm dropping everywhere. Got some on my shirt as well. It's a new shirt. Hope I didn't stain it. I've stained so many shirts doing these food reviews. Yeah, they call it comeback sauce because you want to come back for some more of it. Usually I don't like to come back for white sauce, but this sauce adds a lot to the sandwich. It's starting to really heat up in here. It's bearable though. I'm not quite a fire-breathing dragon yet. I'm gonna have to cool down the mouth a bit. It really gets to you later. Let's wet the whistle here, as my buddy Rate My Takeaway would say. Yeah. Oh, that was wonderful. The bun was a tiny bit dry. I could be a better brioche bun, but I'm gonna give it a, oh, it's a tough one. If the bun was a little bit better, it would get full points, but I'm gonna give it a 18.5 out of 20. All right, let's cool down my mouth a bit with this macaroni salad. This has peas, Dijon, red onions, and eggs, and the macaroni noodles. Yeah, this would be a nice combination with that hot chicken sandwich. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a great combination together. It's just really cooling down my mouth now. That was nothing compared to the Shut the Cluck Up chicken that I had in Nashville. That thing was killer. It's got some nice Dijon flavor in this. The noodles are cooked perfectly. The peas makes it feel like I'm eating something healthy that's not healthy, so I kind of like that, I guess. Yeah, so that was a great macaroni salad. I loved it a lot. It was a perfect combination with that hot chicken sandwich. I'm gonna give this macaroni salad a 16 out of 20. Okay, so for dinner, I'm going to this place, Boogies Burgers. It doesn't really have an appetizing name to it, but when you talk to a lot of Calgarians, they tell you that this is one of their favorite burger joints to go to. And it's very highly rated, it's a very popular spot. It's in the community of Bridgeland, and Bridgeland's known for its breakfast places. And it's a really kind of like cool up and coming community as well that's pretty close to downtown. It's right off Edmonton Trail here, and Edmonton Trail actually used to go to Edmonton, but now it's stopped somewhere in the north. I'm going to take my burger to Crescent Heights Hill that looks over Calgary. Okay, so full disclosure, I've been to Boogies Burgers before. I went on a burger quest a couple of years ago. I lost a lot of weight in the hospital. I needed to gain a lot of weight back. So I went to like 50 different burger places in Calgary in about a year. And this was one of them. And I can't remember what it tastes like actually. So it was kind of forgettable, but I remember being pretty good, but let's try it out. This looks like one big, massive, sloppy burger, by the way. This is called the Big Mac burger or something like that. I assume it's similar to like a Big Mac from McDonald's. The sauce on it is kind of like Thousand Island, and it just has cheese, onions, and tomato. And I held the pickles on it. And it's got double patties on it too. Yeah. This is a lot better than Big Mac. There's a lot more substance to this. So the issue when I first went to Boogies Burger was the meat to bun ratio wasn't quite right. I got the single patty and the bun's quite thick here, and it made for like too much bun and not enough meat. But if you get the double patty, it's actually quite right. It's a tongue twister to say Boogies Burgers. I'm having issues with it. Can't say that 4 times fast. The patties are quite nice and juicy. They're not dry at all. They give you a ton of the mac sauce. It's almost too much, so I think I'd ask for half of that next time. The bun is nice and soft. It kind of melts in the mouth. They have a bunch of different types of burgers you can get there, and they're pretty unique. One has a hot dog in it, and that's pretty popular. And while I was waiting, some came out, and they were stacked up super high. I was like, how can you get your mouth over that burger? It looked impossible to eat. It started getting really busy as I left, and it's pretty early in the evening, so I'm sure it gets really busy later on. I can see why too. This place wasn't that expensive either. For a pretty gourmet burger, it's not that bad. I still like Five Guys more though, to be honest. There seems to be a lack of flavor in the meat patties. I'm not sure if they're putting any seasonings on there, but Five Guys seem to be juicier and a bit higher quality meat than the patties here. These are a bit more kind of grainy meat. Like it's like medium quality meat. That's probably why it's cheaper. So you're probably wondering why I'm wearing a different shirt. It's because I spilled on my other shirt and I put that one in the wash. But you'll be happy to hear I got the stain out. If you want to hear more about my laundry, then you should probably subscribe to my channel because that's very interesting. All right. They gave me a big ketchup. I love that. Never have enough ketchup. I'm gonna try that perfect onion ring they had here. This is one of the most perfect onion rings I've ever seen in my life. The lady that helped me, she said they were really good too. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Pretty greasy. They're quite crunchy. There's a nice batter on these. Man, I think I stained this shirt too. There was a fly on me, I tried to get it off, and now there's a mark. God damn it. So annoying. It's a pretty thick layer of batter on these onion rings. The more I'm having them, the more I'm enjoying them. They're pretty awesome. It's been probably 2 or 3 years since I've been to Boogies Burgers, and it'll probably be even longer. There's something about it. There's just a lack of flavor to it. It was a big burger and it had good value, and I can see why people go there, and the bun was really nice. So I'm going to give it a Jones score of 15 out of 20. And these onion rings were really quite good. They're very greasy, the batter's really quite thick. So I'm going to give the onion rings a Jones score of, I'm going to give the onion rings a Jones score of 15 out of 20 as well. This is hard to do, open a ketchup thing. Some birds around here. I'm actually pretty full from that burger. I don't know if I'll eat all these onion rings. They're all kind of stuck together. There we go, this one's weird. What the hell? It's not a ring, it's a line. Look at this one. That's a nice onion ring.